Hi everyone. I wanted to take a few moments to tell you something about what and who we are as a church here at St David's. But first, I just wanted to reflect ever so slightly on some maybes that I know so many Christians have encountered during COVID and then in the aftermath of COVID too. Maybe church hasn't been as high on your agenda since COVID, and that's natural, isn't it? The last 2.5 years have been tough, and we've developed new habits as a response. Maybe you've quickly filled up your time with other things. Maybe you've found things online which you find helpful, or have even found different ways to have a relationship with God. Maybe God doesn't feel as close as he used to. Maybe you've got questions right now. Maybe you've become so busy that you just haven't really had time to think. Life has changed so much, hasn't it? In so many ways, our daily and weekly schedules have reset in the blink of an eye. And for many people, it's got even busier since lockdown was eased than it ever was before COVID ever arrived. So look, we've been doing a lot of thinking and talking, reflecting and praying as the vision for St David's has evolved in recent times. There are so many exciting things happening, and it really does feel like we're only just getting started. So I wanted to tell you why it's important that you are part of this. In fact, why I think God wants you to be part of this. First, the place just isn't the same without you. You see, we're not a club, we're not an institution, we're a family with a shared purpose. And families need to meet together, don't they? So let me tell you, it makes a difference, a huge difference to other people when you are here. It really does. You are cared about, and you're missed when you're not here. So if you have got questions, if you're not sure where God is in your life right now, this is the place to work it out. This is the place to ask those questions and then to try and answer them together. If you've just got so busy with activities, St David's really can help you develop a more balanced and healthy way of life. We can help you make space and time for what's really important. We can offer you real, true and deep community, a place to belong, a community which can help you find your place in this world. So we're here to help you and your children, maybe even your grandchildren too, to give them a firm foundation and a hope which will stand them in good stead for the whole of their lives. These are just some of the reasons that I think it's important that you are here, for your good, for your family's good, for the good of the whole church family, and for the good of the wider community that we're here to serve. So let me just share with you now a short video where I set out a vision for our church family here at St David's. Bearing all I've just said in mind, I do pray that what follows fills you with hope, with encouragement, and with excitement, a great deal of excitement for our future together. We believe that St David's is a special place, a real community that you can be a big part of. We believe we're a community called by God to love one another and to love the wider world, a vibrant and distinctive part of the Jesus movement today. We're a community called to love God and to follow Jesus on a great adventure together. A community which slows down, which seeks one another's well-being, which encourages and supports each other and makes a difference together, which enables us all to make a difference in the small things of our daily lives. So in a nutshell, our vision is for us to be intergenerational. In other words, a community for all ages, where everyone, regardless of age, is valued and loved. A place where everyone can feel that they belong. Although there'll be times when different generations may meet separately, we're actually most alive when we're all together. People 0 to 100, all valued, all with something to offer. Each of us somehow less without the other. And we know that meeting together is important because it's what families do. When we get together, it's where we can be reminded of who we are and who God is, where we meet with Him and with each other, where we receive what we need to be people who make a difference through the week. To that end, we are a multi-congregational church. We are developing a whole number of different ways that we can gather together on a Sunday and in smaller groups at other times too. There's a whole range of things to try, expressions of church, expressions of community to get involved with. And none of them are exclusive. Many people actually belong to more than one of these range of gatherings that we have. And we're also a community which works hard at being a true community too. We find our unity in Jesus, in growing to know Him more deeply and in seeking to follow Him more closely, praising Him, nurturing one another, and serving Him and the world in real and practical ways, changing the world one person at a time. So this is a church then, a movement which is here to bring hope into the world, a family which just isn't the same without you. But you have a part to play. However small, you are immensely valuable, immensely valuable. Now the world has been turned upside down this last 2.5 years by the COVID pandemic. We know that. But we're here to see the world, your world and the world of your family, turned the right way up again. This vision is of a local movement, part of a bigger worldwide movement which has existed across time, a movement which seeks one another's well-being and the well-being of all around us, a movement of disciples or apprentices of Jesus, which cares about the things He cares about. Now that will include helping people really know God. It will include us working to bring hope to the hopeless, to the poor, to the exploited, to the lonely and depressed. We'll care about the natural environment, the beautiful world that God has given us to look after. In short, this is a vision of a church family which is in every way good news to each other, good news to the community around us, which makes a positive difference for God wherever He leads us. So there we are. Much, much more could be said, but this is us in a nutshell. An intergenerational, multi-congregational movement of friends following Jesus, changing the world one person at a time, praising, nurturing, and serving together. So come on, join in. Let's praise, nurture, and serve together. Let's join in with God, who is working right now to put the world right and to make all things new. Let's join in with Him together.